Alright, well, it's about time I did a tasting for the Saison I brewed in January. Um, I'm gonna do pretty much a double video so I can finish up my other video I did, but I brewed a porter not this last Sunday, but the one before it. Let's see what we got here. I got the recipe. It's 10:58. It finished at 10:10. I had fermented it at 68 for like 2 days, and then I got this little lamp that I had that was in there. It put it up to 85 over 2 days, so I let it sit there for the remainder of 3 weeks, and it was going pretty crazy for like a full week. I was expecting it to drop lower than it did, but I'll take whatever it was at 10:10. That's good. So, yeah, I got it right here. I warmed it up a little bit. It's in a Pride and Joy bottle. I like reusing these because I can't recycle them because they're from Indiana. Let's give this a shot. I got my Coonhead tulip, so this should be pretty well carved now. Yeah, well, pretty good. Alright. Yeah, that's carved. I got a bubble sticking again. Thought I did better than this. Yeah. Alright, let's get out the freaking flashlight. Let's get some bubbles off this. I don't know if it's gonna keep sticking, but here we go. It's you know, pale golden. You know, yeah, amber, a little hazy because I did a little yeast in, but it was wheat as well in here. But it smells pretty dang good. Use Sorachi Ace and Nelson Sauvin, half ounces at 15.7, 3 and 0. No, 15.5, 3 and 0. Yeah. So let's get a nose on it. Yeah. The hops faded a little bit, but you know, it's about two to 3 months old now. Lots of it'll probably get better as it warms up, but there's lots of lemon, of course, with like grape from the Nelson, and then some apple and pear with pepper and clove. Just a lot of pepper, but it's very well balanced with the fruitiness. Some people have experienced fermenting really high, having a lot more just like straight peppery flavors, but it's very pleasant. Lots of light, brighter fruits, and then the pepper and the clove with the yeast earthiness, you know, spicy earthiness, as you'd expect. It's the DuPont strain 565. Yeah, let's give it a taste. Yeah, it's got a lot of the lemon and the grape and the apple and the pear, just so as I had expected, and then you get a good amount of. I think I used a. No, I didn't use. Oh yeah, I used a pound of Munich. I thought I didn't, but yeah, it's got that breadiness that just like when I had my Belgian blonde, and I think I designed this recipe off of the Mosher book of Radical Brewing. I think it's Radical Brewing by Mosher. Yeah, Mosher. Right here. I used that. I think he used 2.5 pounds of. I'm not gonna look it up, but 2.5 pounds of Munich or something instead, and I swapped the Munich and the wheat or something like that. But yeah, it's got a lot of bright fruits and then pepper and the breadiness. and like, yeah, clovey kind of. There's no coriander here, but it's almost got that kind of flavor to it too. But definitely like a lot of the wheat flavor and the breadiness from the Munich. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. Of course, the yeast does give off an earthy type note, you know, but it's not overly estery either. So this is definitely a good way to attack my saisons in the future. Yeah, just really overall just really balanced. Just like on all notes, you got breadiness, you got the clove, the peppery spiciness from the yeast, earthiness, and then that like grape and pear and lemon fruitiness. Just all pretty baseline balanced across the board in my opinion. Really impressed with this, and I'll be definitely using that strain for saisons in the future. I think the 566, the Saison 2 is, excuse me, also the Y Stefan strain, but it's a more, or a DuPont strain, but it's more fruity, I believe. So I don't know if I'm going to use that because I like my Saisons to be nice and spicy. So, up next to brewing is I got a porter video which is going to come up upload shortly, and then I have the SJ Pours experiment thing which I want to do. So I still don't know what I'm going to make. He says it's going to be 45 IBUs. So I was thinking, since we got so much darn base grain, I could just make a nice English barley wine or something. But then again, with the time constraints, it might not be ready because it's got to, you know, sit down for a few months before it's ready to drink. But we'll see what I come up with. I'm sure I'm a fan of multi-style beers as it is, so I'm sure I can come up with something pretty good. So, till next time, cheers.